During the notorious Hell Week, a cruel custom of hazing, pranks, and power plays that puts the Guardians of Godolkin to the ultimate test, Episode 7 intensifies the mayhem at Godolkin University. It's a high-octane penultimate setup that lasts for approximately 39 minutes and is full of gore, treachery, and satirical jabs at corporate exploitation and college culture. Below is a summary of the highlights. 1. Savage hazing rituals begin Hell Week. A montage of increasing traditions that transform Godu into a real hellscape opens the episode. Freshmen are made to participate in ridiculous, lethal games, such as a bloody beer pong match in which the losers receive compound V injections that go horribly wrong and cause explosive mutations. By utilizing her blood abilities to turn the tables on a gang of upperclassmen frat brothers who want to initiate her with electric shocks, Marie, Jaz Sinclair, leads a rebellion against the worst offenders. It is the pinnacle of Gen V, terrifying in its criticism on unbridled privilege among supes, yet funny in its silliness. 2. A startling betrayal and Kate's breaking point. The stress of Hell Week's mind games causes Kate, Maddie Phillips, who has recently experienced trauma from Elmira in previous episodes, to lose her temper. It backfires dramatically. She is entrusted with touching important players in order to influence the week's results for Dean Cypher's agenda. Sam, Asa German, goes on a rage and almost destroys a dorm after Kate inadvertently forces him to relive his brother's death in a heartbreaking sequence. The actual twist: Kate tells Marie that she has been giving Cypher information all along, not out of loyalty but rather to keep her place in the rankings. In a candid, emotional exchange, Emma, Lizzie Broadway, calls her out, shattering the core group. Kate, you're not broken. You're simply deciding to be a monster. 3. Jordan's crisis of dual identity explodes. Jordan, London Thor/Derek Liu, receives 2 highlights. They defeat a new Supe rival, a telekinetic jock who parodies collegiate athletes, in a Hell Week wrestling match while in male form, pinning him with magnetic rage. However, during a botched prank, Jordan in female form discovers a secret Vought lab, exposing Cypher's Ascension Protocol files, blueprints for using neural implants to turn students into controllable weapons. Jordan's mid-episode fight, in which he switches forms mid-battle and uses masculine strength to deliver a compound V-laced knockout punch and feminine agility to dodge attacks, is the highlight. In the midst of supreme politics, it is both a visual feast and a metaphor for gender flexibility. 4. The unraveling of Cypher's master plan, kind of. Dean Cypher, played by Hamish Linklater, is the puppet master in every scenario. 6. Cliffhanger, lockdown on campus and the exposure of a traitor. What to anticipate? Cypher initiates a campus-wide quarantine protocol near the end of the episode, confining students behind a force field dome, visible in teasers. Anticipate a surprise when a reliable ally, possibly a new supe that was introduced in episode 5, discloses that they have been spying for Cypher and undermining the breakthrough. In order to build up a moral conundrum for the conclusion, a final shot can have Kate, freed but torn, touching someone to force a desperate act. Why it's a highlight: Godu becomes a pressure cooker as the lockdown raises the ante. As he promised, shocking betrayals, in his October 2025 EW interview, Kripke's traitor twist keeps viewers guessing. Character impact: Marie is forced to choose who is worth saving as the group's trust continues to erode. Tonal and visual emotions.